So hey guys, Kyle and Brian here today. Today we're going to talk about a development opportunity. Kyle, why don't you preface them into what we're doing here?
All right, so we're talking about a project here in 19138. It's off Tupple Street. It's about 1360 square feet.
This one right there.
Yep, and then we were looking at some comps that sold in the area. One around 150 and one around 199, both same square footage, just a little bit different finishes in the rehab. Of course, the 150 kept it a little more basic, and the one that sold for 199 went in, did a little bit more work, opened up the walls, etc. And so we're just going to dive into this and discuss how we can.
We can improve this thing. All right, so let's look at the outside. Obviously, I'm trying to get to my steps here. We're gonna, first thing you're for some landscaping. I would probably get rid of this bush here, maybe this one in the back. Obviously, this overgrown stuff, this goes away, and I would just probably try to keep this all grass here.
Yep.
In the front and just clean that up. And that's it. I think just make it look presentable.
Exactly.
And make it so you're not brushing up against this as you're going in. So, all right, what happens? We get inside. Kyle, we're now walking into a kitchen here?
So you got a kitchen. I mean, so within the property, they already have a granite, which is a plus. So if you can salvage that, with trying to stay on budget.
So this actually is granite that was installed, but these cabinets looks like they need to be redone a little bit.
Yep.
I mean, I would probably rip down and do all new cabinets up at the top here. Get rid of these appliances.
Yep. Update the backsplash.
Yep. Update the backsplash throughout, all the way around here. And then I would put in new upper cabinets. You can even probably put in a new hood, right here to really bring it up. Obviously, nix that fan, and you probably want to put in some, hi-hats above with some new electrical. But
exactly.
Other than that, I mean, I actually like, it's already set up for the bar here for the island. You put some chairs here as when you're staging it. But I don't honestly think there's that much to do in the kitchen.
Nope.
Maybe the flooring if we're gonna touch it.
I mean, if you're keeping the color scheme simple with grays and whites,
yeah.
maybe mix in some browns because the countertop is a darker color. But I mean, I think if you can keep that, salvage what you can.
Even the wood over here, I would just paint this white. This whole wood along the window here, that just gets painted, and the backsplash gets updated to a nice little 3x5 subway tile, and that's it.
And if you're super creative, then you may be able to keep those cabinets. That's just not my strong suit.
Yeah, you might be able to. I don't know. It looks like the doors are missing, but I mean, this kitchen you're not spending much on, which is great.
Yep.
What's next? What are we getting into? What's this?
So that's walking right out of the kitchen into the dining room. And so this house, of course, it has some older fixtures.
Probably get rid of that. This goes away.
Yep.
And I would think you're going to put in new electrical, just some hats probably in the room throughout.
Absolutely.
You can keep the radiators. I don't see that being an issue. We're going to obviously repaint all the walls.
Yep.
And this flooring, it looks beautiful. This can definitely all be refinished. Look at that the trim along the edge there.
I mean, I think the trim gets cleaned up and you keep that.
Mm-hmm.
You maybe do like a darker gray below, a little bit lighter gray on top.
Yeah, I love that, like dark gray, light gray up here.
Yep.
Yeah, that would look awesome.
Exactly.
Cool. What's next? What are we hopping into? So is this looking reverse now?
Yep. So it's looking reverse, exactly. So you're kind of looking through the dining room into, I guess, would be your living room.
I mean, there is the opportunity. Is the kitchen off to my right here, or how do I get
to the left?
So the kitchen's over here. So there might be an opportunity to maybe open this up if you really wanted to, right? Like this wall could come out, and then
sure,
the room would probably look something like that, a little bigger.
Right. In the 199 comp, they opened up this wall, and they opened up the kitchen.
Great.
And so they made it. They gave it the open floor plan. I think that's what helped it sell higher than the comp that was 150 that they kept, very basic.
Keeping the radiator. I mean, the floor again, still it actually looks pretty good. It looks like they might have done some patching here back in the day around here, but it still, doesn't bother me after you refinish the floors.
After you refinish, exactly. Yeah.
Obviously, here's something to note. The electrical panel or the electrical outlets down here. It's probably some sign of a little knob and tube that probably needs to be replaced at some point, but not much doing here except keep painting as we talked about before. All right, what do we have to do next? So we're in the front room.
We're in the living room.
Don't forget to throw out this.
Yep.
Right, that goes away. Keeping the radiators, get rid of,
Windows need to be replaced.
They do?
Yep.
All right, so this whole window side would need to be replaced. I actually love the door. I would keep it.
Keep it. Salvage what you can.
You could put a new screen door on, I would probably recommend, just because you can get a nicer one. It looks like there's like something on it.
Yep.
Yeah, I would get rid of the screen door. and do something new. But again, the flooring looks in good condition. You're just probably just painting it, light gray, a little Sherwin-Williams colonial gray action in this room, and it'll look beautiful.
Yep.
Cool. Now we're upstairs, it looks like.
So you're walking upstairs. Yep. I guess there's like a little foyer upstairs. And as you can see, they have carpet upstairs, and you'll see this in the bedrooms as well. But that wood floor does continue throughout the house.
So we're ripping this. This comes out.
Yep.
We're ripping this. I actually love the old school baluster
I
here,
would
so
keep
that's
that.
staying. Paint
Yep.
this up. This gets all painted white, or
Yep.
you can restain it, sand it down a little bit.
Definitely.
Painting the walls in here. So, and yeah, I mean, wow. This is all. It's
Very cosmetic. It's
yeah,
just cosmetic.
It's all cosmetic on this one. Great. All right. What else? Ooh.
All right, so your bathroom is you're definitely going to take some work in here. I don't think you're going to be keeping the yellow wall tile.
I think you got to spend money on the bathroom here. I mean, it looks like the shower is in a fine spot, but
Yeah, well, I mean, you got the walk-in shower.
the floor doesn't. Oh, a little bit here. It looks like it's messed up. So, maybe you got the bathrooms and you
Yeah.
spend a little money on bringing put $3 to $5 grand in each bathroom and bring these up to speed. Definitely, I don't think you have to change any locations on anything, but
No, keep it the same.
I like the shower step through, and you shower back here in the bathroom, right?
Yep,
So that's where the shower comes down.
new tile,
Tile
just
all the way
make-
around.
Gut
Yeah,
it. You got to gut that. Make
so,
it new.
all right, so that's a gut. So is this the same? So wait,
That's the
this
same bathroom. So that's your shower to the right there, and then you
Okay.
have your tub.
So I think you could probably keep. I would keep the tub.
keep
I don't
the
think
tub.
you're gonna want to get this thing out of there anyway. You get some new hardware, clean this up. You might even. I mean,
No, I
depending,
get replaced.
replace these. All right, so
Yeah.
you replace that. Get rid of the grab bar, all that. All the tile's going to come out. I would actually do subway all the way up to the ceiling here.
Yep.
I would just same subway tile.
Keep
do
it
it all the way
clean.
to the ceiling. You can do a nice new glass door on this.
Yep.
That'll look beautiful. Clean it up. All right.
So now you're in the rooms.
Is this the master, or is this another room upstairs?
It's just another room upstairs.
Okay.
We don't need to talk about too much in the room. It's pretty
You-
basic.
You walked it, so I mean, these windows need to be replaced too?
Yes,
Okay,
all
so
windows
replace
need to come out.
windows, keep the radiators, new paint. But again, it looks cosmetic. You're ripping out the carpet, you're painting the walls, and maybe you're doing some electrical depending on where your budget lands.
I think for these over here, you may want to throw some recessed lighting downstairs, but in the bedrooms, I think
just one, maybe a fan light combo.
maybe a fan light
Okay.
combo or something simple, a little cheaper where you don't have
Right.
to go spend money on the electrical.
All right. Oh yeah, look. So there's the carpet being ripped up a little bit to see the floor below. So yeah, definitely refinishing these floors will look beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So pretty
Great.
simple up there.
Where are we at
All
now?
right, so now you're down in the basement. So this is a fully finishable basement.
Yeah. How high is this? What do you think?
It's about 7 feet. I mean, there's plenty room.
Okay.
Maybe even a little bit taller, but it's a nice basement. It's a large basement.
The
And-
electrical looks like you need some work for sure.
Yep.
So I think if it was me, I would definitely be budgeting, spending $6 grand on electrical to get this thing
Yeah.
at least
definitely.
up to par. And
Definitely.
we're still in the basement here, so that's that one. Now we're in.
Yep. And so again,
Basement,
with the
yeah.
basement, I would go with the same style throughout the house, just keeping it real neutral color, gray.
I'd rip up the carpet and see what's underneath, and just leave it concrete. Maybe paint the walls down here.
Yeah. Maybe,
Keep it-
or you could put some of that flooring that's like the water resistant, moisture resistant, nice laminate.
Yeah, they have some really nice laminate flooring now that's moisture resistant. So yeah, I would probably just do that down here. What's behind here? Have you?
So that was the room that we were in previously in the picture before.
So that was this room.
That's that room.
right here.
And so
Is this a boiler that needs to come out to, or an oil tank? What's down here?
Yep,
So
looks like it.
So oil tank's coming out. Don't forget oil tank.
The property is not oil as of now, but that is still down there.
Yeah, I would get that out. It's always better just to have it done right. But okay. Well, no, I think that's a good synopsis of this. Anything else you want to add, Kyle? Just before just looking
No.
back at everything that needs done. I mean, I definitely think there's the higher end approach to this, like we chatted about. But I also think you can go for that, spending $40,000 to get.
I
it
think
done.
what you do with this one is you get in and out as quickly as possible.
Mhm.
You keep it simple. If you get it for the right price, a month of work, put it back on the market, get it sold,
Yep.
make your money.
Great. All right, guys. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this. Keep an eye out for Tucker.
Yep.